Hello, this is Glenn Irvin, and this is my reflection on the Communities of Play Chapter 2. And I was trying to, as I was reading Chapter 2, I was thinking about a couple of different things, especially related to these principal characteristics of virtual worlds. As I was looking through them and seeing the definition by the authors of the spatial, the contiguous, explorable, embodied persistent identities, inhabitable, and worldness. As I read the definitions, I was looking through the chapter. I just kept going back to this game that I used to play all the time. That really I just spent hundreds and hundreds of hours in, and it was called Morrowind, and it's one of the Elder Scrolls series, and the game definitely had a lot of these characteristics. As I was looking through them, I was like, yes, spatial, contiguous. It was a definitely explorable world where you got to go ahead and choose a character, build up the character. Your character actually changed over time. This was one of the character that I chose. Not specifically my character because I had it on the Xbox, but this race of characters. And as you grew through the game, you improved by not only seeking out weapons and like things like this, but your character itself improved in different skills, all personality, different types of acrobatic skills. And it was the first game of its type that I had ever played that felt like I could just do and be anything. As I went through the world, you would even have some uninhabited homes and you would make them your own. You stored things there. Here's kind of some of the homes that were available there. And then, of course, there was NPCs, characters that you could actually go to them. Non-playable characters. You could come up to them, though, and talk to them, and they would give you different quests, different things to go seek out. Sometimes they would give you information about larger quests. And with all of the different pieces of information, you would go out and either to build up your character or to be part of a bigger like tribe. And anyway, eventually, after hundreds of hours of playing the game, you beat a character at the end, and you've explored through the whole world. And it was a single player game, so it was kind of like it was lacking in the end. It was like, okay, now I'm done. I guess the game is over with. And then pretty soon I heard about this version of it, the Elder Scrolls Online. And maybe I should have never heard about this because the Elder Scrolls Online added a couple of elements that were described in the books that the first Elder Scrolls was missing. Which basically, because it was online and because other people were playing it online, it created these things, this consequential participation where it did matter if you were on there or not. And of course, this populace, there was more people actually playing on the same world, so it was massive multiplayer and is a role-playing game. And it created, for the first time that I had experienced, is this crazy world where you were one of these characters, but you were also playing online at the same time, which created basically endless gameplay. There was tons of things to do, talk to different people. There was real people actually on there. The only big problem, of course, with all this was a recurring monthly bill, which of course then in the end I ended up canceling. So anyway, that was my thoughts on Chapter 2 as far as the communities of play. Thank you very much. Bye.